Hello, lovely teachers. I am here to tell you something very exciting today. We have a new feedback generator. Okay, so if you have been using the previous feedback generator, you're going to want to come back and recopy this new updated one. Or if you've just been using these tabs down at the bottom and scrolling down to find the class you need, I highly recommend that you just try this out because it could really cut down your after class feedback time. So what we're going to do is go here, click the pop-up that comes out. Okay, you simply want to make a copy. And it'll load in just a few seconds. Okay, so here is our skeleton of our generator. And what you're going to want to do is go to your teacher's portal to start. Okay, so go up to your teacher's portal and you want to use upcoming classes. That is really the best option. That's what the generator was formatted to work with. So you would generally pick your next upcoming ones just like that. But I'm going to go down a little bit because there's a feature that I want to show you. So I'm going to pick these four. These are the four I want to prepare. I'm just going to hit Control-C, or if you want to, you can right-click Copy. They both work. Go back to your feedback generator and just single-click on that first empty box. You do not want to double-click. Double-clicking a box allows you to type in it, like that. We do not want to type in it. So just single-click, Control-V for paste, or right-click paste, and it'll come up sort of like this. You'll notice some font is red. It really doesn't matter. It'll still work. Don't worry about that. So this will take the student name as it is written in the portal. Class tags would come up if it was a new student, or if there was any parent tags, or if it's a new class tag. They would probably populate here. I honestly haven't seen any of them because I have mostly regulars. So I don't actually know what that would look like, but it would populate here. Next, in this use this name instead is very important, specifically for some of my students, because in the portal, this Make, or Make, he likes to go by Mark. So I'm just going to go in there, type Mark. Star. His name is Star, but I want to go back. I just want to capitalize the S there. And you're going to want to update that in this tab, not the student name tab. You want to put it in this tab, or I should say column, this column. Okay? Now, after you're satisfied with your optional names, you hit Generate Feedback. Now, this one time, the first time you're using this copy, something's going to happen. Do not panic. This is supposed to happen the first time. Other times when you hit Generate Feedback, it'll just generate your feedback. But first, you need to authorize it. So just hit Continue. You're going to want to choose the Google account that you use most often for any teaching things. I simply use my same one. So just click on your account, and this is going to come up. Just ignore everything, and you're going to want to tap Advanced. Okay, it's going to look similar, but down here, you'll see some more text. You want to click Go to Feedback Generator on Safe. It is safe, I promise. That's going to come up, and it's going to show you some permissions that the generator is asking for. Obviously, if you don't want any of these permissions, it's totally up to you. There's nothing malicious or anything attached to it. It simply allows this generator to pull information from another spreadsheet that you may or may not have open. And eventually you'll be able to email yourself something, but I'm pretty sure the email feature is just for the planner. Not entirely sure. But I honestly haven't gotten any spam or anything from doing this, from using the planner for Google Slides, which is the same process. So just hit Allow, if you want to use this generator. And it'll start running the script again. Just give it a few minutes. The tabs will kind of jump over a bit, and that's okay. Just let it do its thing. So what you'll see here is all the students' name. And you'll notice, now it's on the second tab, it now says Mark here. And it says Star with a capital S. That is the way the names will appear in the templates now. So these two will say testing for now. I'll tell you about them in just a minute. But we're going to want to scroll over. And these are our feedback options. And you'll notice their names are already inputted into the feedback, which is awesome. So you'll just have to add your name, obviously, copy, paste, change any things that they struggled with or excelled at, or anything in particular you'd like to add to the feedback. Please, please, please remember to always double check grammar and spelling mistakes. I guarantee you they're there. I've made some of them probably in haste. So just always check that before you hit submit. So pink is obviously for girls, blue is for boys, okay? And if you want to just stop there, that definitely helps you. It makes it so much easier. You can. However, the next thing I will show you really is what makes this new generator the best it is. So after you finish inputting your students' names, hitting submit, you're going to want to go and click this next tab down here, My Templates. And this is really incredible because I'm sure you are aware of a program that will remain nameless that helps you save templates. And you can just go back and hit a couple buttons and you'll have the template you want. This does it for free. So what you will do is you hit this drop down arrow and it'll only include courses that you have inputted into your schedule down here. So if you want to plan ahead for the entire week, you can. Just make sure you copy and paste that whole time frame in here, and then you'll be able to go through and set all of these up easily. I usually just go day by day, I don't want to spend more unpaid time than I need to. So I just do a little bit each day, and it really, really pays off eventually. So go to my first class, it's a level 5, and up here you'll see the feedback populates again. It is a little difficult to see, but that's okay. This you can double click and you'll be able to see it. And you'll be able to see, okay, which one do I want? Do I want the detailed one? Do I want the just right one? Or do I simply want one that's completely different that I have saved elsewhere? Those are all fine. So you're going to want to click this arrow button. And what that's going to do is it's going to scroll through, I'll show you, these 1,000 plus codes, almost 2,000 class codes that are available now in the VIPKid courseware. And no one wants to scroll through that. So this will automatically scroll you to that class. You'll see down here, it'll pop up a little bar like this. Okay, so there's my class. I'm going to scroll up again. So here it is. And let's just say I like this feedback. So I'm going to just Control C, go back, I was on 3, and then I'm going to do Control V. So that is now my saved feedback for that class. Go to my next one. I'm just going to randomly pick one. Okay, after you pick a new class, you will have to hit this button again. It will take you to the new class code there. So that's my class code there. And one thing you'll notice, I didn't really check for gender here. And that's because the script that is running in this templates automatically will change those gender words for you. Again, please always double check because sometimes his and him do get a little mixed up. But it doesn't matter as long as you pick which whichever one you want. It'll switch the genders accordingly. For this one, I want short and sweet, so let's go find it first. Okay, so I'm gonna pick short and sweet, paste, and then the last one. Let's find it. Down there, okay. Oh, nope. Oh, see, so I just put that on the incorrect one. That is okay. I'm gonna hit undo. Nothing was wrong. We're all good now. I'm gonna put it on the correct one. So now I'm gonna go back to my feedback tab, and you'll not notice anything yet. What I want you to do is hit refresh, this refresh button. It's gonna do some more magic. And then now, when you look here, you'll see the template that you chose that you would like to use most often is right here, right up at the front. And it also will let you see, oh, what are my other options? Maybe I want to change it up for this student. And so those other options are still there. So this is a great feature because anytime this lesson code is inputted in your schedule tab, this template will populate here. It might take a little while for you to get it to show up every once in a while since it is a newer generator, but eventually it will pay off. It'll cut your feedback time down to a quarter of what you might have been doing before. Yes, so I hope you really enjoy this new generator. It's really all down to the selfless work of Megan Elise Locke, and if you don't know her, I highly recommend that you make your way over to the VIPKid Google Slides group on Facebook. There are tons more free resources, and the planner that they use, yeah, let's see. The planner that they use is very similar, and it has tons of free resources. So this is my planner. You'll notice it looks very, very similar to ours. It just has a lot more options here. There's rewards and props and things, but there's also feedback. And you'll notice that looks very similar to ours, and that's because we've collaborated with that resource. And so she has graciously helped and updated our generator to work the same way. So please make your way over to the Google Slides group if you haven't already. But if you prefer just to get templates, that's why I want to keep this document updated and to keep trucking along and make it free and easy to use. Now for just quick troubleshooting, just to clear out the schedule, just hit reset. It'll clear it out. Everything will go away except for the My Templates. Those will stay because each time you populate that lesson code, these will still pop up. So see, they are still there. So when you go back to this, sometimes you might have something happen where you might accidentally drag across or something. Let's see. I can usually always get it to pop up. But something might happen and it'll have a pop-up. It'll say, heads up, you're about to edit something that shouldn't be edited. Just exit out of it. Don't hit cancel, don't hit the other option, just exit out of the box and everything should work fine. You're not going to want to delete any tabs. Don't delete any tabs, don't delete any columns. Really the only things you're going to want to do is copy and paste your schedule and copy and paste the template you want to use most often. If perchance you happen to make a mistake, which it happens, and something goes wrong, and even though you hit undo or back or cancel, it's just not populating, I can guarantee you I won't know how to fix it. But the easiest thing to do is to go back to this very first page and just make a new copy. That'll just have all the scripts back to where they need it to be, and it should run again. The only thing you'd have to do there is if you do make a new copy, you're going to want to bring along all of your saved feedbacks because we don't want to go through that whole process again. So all you would do is click this first one, and this is what might take the longest. Just kind of try and scroll all the way down. I think it was close to 2,000. Hopefully you won't have to make many copies. So I'm just going to stop there. But you would want to go all the way down, or as far down as you have saved templates. And then go back to your new generator, or your new copy. Just go to your new copy, and you're just going to hit the top one and paste. And it'll bring along your saved templates. I hope you all enjoy this as much as I hope you will. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email, and I'll try and help you as best I can. Well, happy teaching. Thank you.